Okay, today we're going to talk about Restore Brush Cleaner and why it's so amazing. I love it because, well, for one, it smells so good. It smells like cotton candy. It's cotton candy scented. And secondly is the dry time. You don't have to wait for your brushes to dry in order to use them again. So like traditionally you use your brushes and when they get super dirty, you go and you use a soap with water and then you let them dry overnight and then you can use them the next day again. And a lot of times people do that only once a week, which a lot of times, let's be honest, that doesn't even happen. So I love this because it's about 30 seconds dry time. So you just, I'll show you how to use it. So the things you'll need when you are cleaning your brushes are a paper towel or a rag. I usually just fold it in half. You'll want your, so for me, these are all my personal brushes. I just have a little bit on them. I clean them a lot because I clean them so much more, I've noticed, since I've had this stuff. And so what you'll do is, there's a couple different ways that you can do this. And there's the first way that I like to do it is I like to spray directly onto the paper towel and then just take my brush and swirl it on the spot that I sprayed the Restore. And you just kind of swirl it with and twist it with your fingers and see that? All clean. And it's still a little tiny bit damp. You just wait about 30 seconds, and because it has alcohol and stuff in it, it does sanitize it and it does dry really quickly. So then you can just set that aside and use that again. It's going to sanitize your brushes so that you don't get acne and things like that. I think that's probably the number one reason why people get acne with their makeup is because they're not cleaning their brushes enough. So this solves that, which is really nice. And it's also conditioning. So conditioning of the bristles. So the bristles, when you use this to swipe it on there, it gets into the bristles and it's really nice and conditioning, so it's going to help the bristles last longer. Also, when you clean your brushes with regular soap and water, it gets up into here and into this area where the glue and the bristles come together, and that's where the glue holds them in. And I know there's a word for it, but I can't remember what it is. But gets up into here and it starts to loosen out and your brush won't last as long. And so having Restore is really nice because you don't have to use water. You just have to spray it either on the bristles, and that's the second way I was going to show you. So first way is you can spray it onto the paper towel directly and then just swirl your brush in it, or you can take the spray, I'm going to do it on my 30-second hack brush, and just spray it directly on to the bristles like that and swipe it onto the paper towel to get the makeup off. I'm going to do a little bit more like that. This one had a lot more makeup in it. Like that. So then it just cleans it all off and then it's sanitized. Wait about 30 seconds and then you'll be good to go. When I'm doing my eyes especially, this is my eyeshadow everything brush. What you can do is switch between light and dark colors. So if I'm using a dark color at first and then I want to switch to a light color, it's nice to be able to have this Restore cleaner so you can just get rid of whatever colors on your brush. Wait about 30 seconds and then finish your eye look with like a lighter color or whatever color you want. So that is really nice. The other thing that's super nice is when you are doing your face makeup. So when you're using like your 30-second hack or your Buffy brush or your detail hack brush, a lot of times people like to start with their contour first, and that's a darker color. And for me, when I do my contour, or when I do mine, I usually actually start with the highlight first. But this is a tip for people who start with their contour. If you're going to use your contour end of the brush, what you can do is use your contour, and then you're going to want to clean the brush off like that, and then use your highlight. I like to use this end of the brush, the same end rather than this end, with my highlight, because I just feel like it gives a better finish. So it's nice when you are using the same end and you're starting with your contour that you can clean your brush in between and then use the highlight on that same end, so you're not muddying up your face with the contour that was left on the brush. So that is everything about Restore. It's $28, and there's a link in my bio. You can go purchase it if you'd like. It's an awesome brush cleaner. It works with all brushes, so even if you don't have mascara brushes, you can definitely get some and use it on your brushes that you have already. So I hope that this was helpful for you guys.